Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get us going. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. On first down, it's play action. Catch made on the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. The shotgun running play call. He's got the first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
First down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Reed. Tight end makes the grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
On the run, it's Moss. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Concepcion. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Seventh play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a third down. Looking to pass. It's Reed. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. He knocks it through with confidence. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Here's the return from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Great timing here with the quarterback and the wide receiver. That receiver does a nice job of keeping his route vertical, and the quarterback's taught to put the ball away from the defender towards the boundary. Good adjustment by the receiver and a big play by the offense.
The back's got it.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Beck. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Joseph.
Chris, I felt like that was almost a 2-for-1. They know they're potentially going to go for it on 4th down, so you try to get as much as you can on 3rd to put yourself in a good spot for this next play. Curious to see if the offensive coordinator had something up his sleeve for this play on 4th down.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And it's good right down the middle. And we're all tied up now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. The short completion of the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's the 2nd down play. Ball handed off. He breaks free. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. That's a design quarterback keeper. Who's going to lose yards? The defense makes a play to end the first. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Aggies will have to kick this away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. Looking downfield, it's back. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looks like Texas A&M will have the 1st down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Now here's the toss play. He finds some space. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a 1st down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M uni.
And the wideout goes in motion. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Reed. Catch made by the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Using his legs, it's Moss. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Ball handed off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Aggies. Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Connects on the PAT, so it's 10-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Snags a quick throw. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that previous play. Throwing off play action. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Looking to pass. It's back. Quick throw to the left side. Got a man open, hits him right in stride. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's 1st and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. 1st and goal, handoff. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. He was on target with his first attempt. This one just a chip shot from 20 yards away. He missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Reed. Nice grab. It's Moss.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Moves the ball out across the 30. And that's good for a first down.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Gets loose. Oh, he's lost the ball. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. To throw, it's back. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes the catch. It's Joseph. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Hurricanes line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Pass caught, second down now. There's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
The Canes will line up to kick it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Moss. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
That completion makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Canes will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They stop him right at the 24.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Scanning the field. It's Reed. It's a quick grab. He'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Moss. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he breaks free, still going. That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Moss. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. To throw, it's Reed. That's caught. It's Concepcion. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Gain sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. To the air, it's Reed. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. QB decides to keep it here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Back to pass. It's Beck. Short pass finds the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. The Canes looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw again. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The sure hands. It's Daniels. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Dropping back, it's Beck. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle, it's Fletcher. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point good. They trail now 17-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Pounding away with the run game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Pulls it in. It's Concepcion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Back to pass. It's Reed. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's the snap, then he just takes a knee. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler.